She's one of the most prolific songwriters of all time, writing 9 #1 and 33 top 10 Billboard hits. Diane Warren's catalog includes Because You Love Me for Celine Dion and Aerosmith's I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. She's earned multiple Grammy, Emmy, and Golden Globe awards for her work. But recently, Diane has faced unimaginable personal loss. Her home was among the many destroyed in the devastating wildfire around Los Angeles. Now, a new documentary offers an intimate look at her journey. Let's watch a clip from Diane Warren, Relentless.
It's about your work. I'm still hungry and wanting to write my next song and have people hear them. This isn't a job, this is my life. You can't retire from your life.
Joining us now is the Diane Warren. Thank you so much for being with us.
Good to see you. So, the journey.
The journey, yes. Give us a sense of why you decided to go on this journey. Consider, I mean, you're a notoriously private person. This involved having cameras in your life for, what, 3 years?
No, I didn't have cameras in my life for 3 years. It was mainly like Bess Cardman, the director, would sit down and try to get me to talk. And half the time I'd be, I'll be right back, and I'd be, you know, going to write a song or something. So it wasn't like a camera following me around, you know, nothing like that, you know. But it was, you know, kind of strange to do this, you know. But I think it's cool to do it.
Is it in any way kind of an I told you so to all the doubters? I mean, there's so many.
Yeah, okay, so my whole life is proving people wrong.
Yeah.
I love proving people
Including
wrong.
your mom.
Including my mom. My mom was the first one I had to prove wrong. But you know what? What are the chances? Like, I'm from Van Nuys. I'm a songwriter. My dad sold insurance. What are the chances? But I knew this is what I wanted to do, and nothing was going to stop me, you know. And that was, by the way, that's the name of my first Oscar-nominated song was Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. You know, there's always there's a theme in these songs when I think about it. You know, to now with The Journey, which I'm hoping is my 16th, you know, nomination, you know, from the movie The 688, which is this determination, like these women in that story, you know, that nothing could stop them.
And you have done a perfect segue. Let's take a look at a clip of your song, The Journey, from Tyler Perry's film, The 688.
All the times you thought you'd never make it through, felt just like the world just turned its back on you. Didn't stop you.
You have 15 Academy Award nominations. This is already believed to be on the short list with regard, once again, Song of the Year. How much would it mean?
Though.
I haven't won yet. Well, you have an honorary.
I have an honorary Oscar, but not the and no, the honorary Oscar is amazing. That's probably harder to get even than, you know, the competitive Oscar. But, you know, it would be great to win. But being nominated is winning because they only choose 5 songs. So if they choose your song, you've won.
Based on the documentary, there are a number of people who've said, this is my best song yet. Do you have in your mind the best song so far?
I mean, I feel like my best songs maybe aren't written yet, but I think The Journey is among the best songs I've ever written. And a lot of people are telling me that, too. So it's not just me going, oh, Diane's saying it's her best song she ever wrote. So I get excited, and I believe it, you know, and this one I think is.
You just said, I believe it. And that was something that struck me in the documentary, where you talk about you only need one person to believe in you, and that's yourself. But you also, your dad believed in you, right? And he's taking you guitar lessons, which I thought was hilarious, where one of them says, don't ever bring Diane back. She has no future in music.
Don't bring her back, because I just didn't want to learn these stupid scales. I wanted to make up my own songs. But I had my dad believing in me, and just as important, and maybe even more important, was I had to prove my mom wrong. And so I love proving people wrong. It's my favorite thing to do. Or one of my favorite things to do. So I had that one, and the one thing I had my dad believing, and the other I had my mom, you know, doubting. So, you know, it was a great combination. But then after my mom passed away, I found she had left a scrapbook of all the press clippings and stuff.
So in the end, she was proud.
Yeah, no, I knew she was proud, you know. But at the time, you know, like, again, what are the chances? You know, you're from Van Nuys, you don't know anybody, you know. But, you know, I was not going to stop, and, you know, I'm relentless.
As the title says. And speaking of Van Nuys, it'd be remiss if we didn't talk about, of course, you're a native L.A.
Yeah, it's terrible what's going on. It's just terrible.
How is that impacting you personally?
It's impacting me, you know. It's impacting me. It's impacting a lot of my friends. And it's, you know, and I have a rescue ranch in Malibu that all the animals are okay, thank God, right now. But it's impacting me and a lot of my friends in other ways.
Okay, all right.
Well, and I'm just, it's like the worst thing that's ever happened. And I mean, I think the worst fire ever in LA.
It is.
You know.
Yes. It does have
It's
that
just
distinction, unfortunately.
so terrible, you know, and just seeing the images, and I don't know. So
an emotional time for so many. We are at the same time very excited. Fingers crossed for you.
Thank you.
Diane Warren, we thank you so much for being with us. Diane Warren, Relentless is in theaters now and will be available to stream on Masterclass beginning January 16th.